Hey everyone, I'm Jessica and I love to cook food and share my recipes with all of you. So today I'm going to teach you how to make the best mashed potatoes ever. This recipe is so yummy and it's definitely not your average potato. So I can't wait to share this with you. It starts off with a stock pot, and normally, traditionally, you take this over to the sink and you fill it up with water. Not this time. These are going to be special potatoes for Thanksgiving. So you're going to take chicken stock and you pour it and pour it. You're probably going to need 2 of these. And you pour all your chicken stock right in your stock pot. So you're just going to pour it until it's like probably halfway. Okay, so in the meantime, you've peeled your potatoes and done all that legwork, and you want to cube them. So peel them off, wash them off, cube them, and then get this to a rolling boil. So once your chicken broth is boiling, you want to go ahead and put your potatoes in. At this point, take 2 cloves of garlic off and pop them in whole. Just pop them in the chicken broth. So the garlic, it's being absorbed in this liquid, and because you've cubed your potatoes smaller, here's a great tip. It's not going to take as long to boil them. So you don't have to be like slaving over the hot stove forever and ever. The great news is these potatoes are going to be boiled probably in 15 to 20 minutes, especially if you're doing a lot for a whole Thanksgiving crowd, like 9 or 12 people. So I go 1 potato per person. If your crew's a little hungrier, you can go 1.5 potatoes per person, but go ahead and cube them, get them in there. So they've been boiling with the garlic and the chicken broth for like 15 minutes. I also salt and pepper in there as well. And so you want to drain that off. So just drain it. And now the potatoes have soaked in all of that yummy goodness. And once they're drained, you put them back in here. And I normally use an electric hand mixer. You can also transfer the potatoes to a stand mixer if you want to. Or you can just mash them by hand, which also is great if you have in-laws that are over that you don't like. So it's all good, but none of us have that, of course. But it's just an option, 3 ways to do it. Next, you're going to get some half and half, and you're gonna pour half of this. If you made 9 to 10 potatoes, you want half of this in your pot with the potatoes. Next, you're going to grab a block of cream cheese and throw the whole thing in there. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, so we're not counting calories. So whole block of cream cheese, half of this, the pint of half and half. And lastly, a whole stick of butter. So once those 3 things are in there, you can mash them or buzz them or mix them, however you want to do it, until I really like them to be so creamy. So just mix. And lots of salt, lots of pepper. Taste those peppers, they're so good. These are the best mashed potatoes, and it just elevates it to a whole nother level to boil them in garlic and chicken stock, and that's really my mashed potato secret. So if you're wondering what to bring to Thanksgiving this year, I've got you covered. Make the amazing mashed potatoes, and everyone will love them. So happy Thanksgiving, and happy mashed potatoes.